What's up, Cinemaniacs? We have the movie Short Circuit. Hey, Cinemaniacs, we have the movie RoboCop. What's up, Cinemaniacs? We have Short Circuit meets RoboCop. What's that give you? Chappie. Chappie is a movie that was directed by Neil Blomkamp. First he did District 9, and then he went into Elysium, and now he's given us Chappie. If you ask me about District 9, I don't remember liking that movie all that much. Elysium, on the other hand, kind of a ripoff of District 9, but it seemed a little bit lighter. I didn't think it was anything great, but I enjoyed it enough to make my way through it and be pleased with the outcome, kinda. Chappie is how I described it kind of at the beginning. It is kind of Short Circuit meets RoboCop. Does it sound ridiculous? Because it kind of is ridiculous. So you have these robots that are essentially cops throughout the whole movie. Well, at least half the movie. And the person that creates them is Dev Patel's character. His name is Dion. He is the creator of all of these RoboCop-esque type creatures. And to be quite honest, I didn't really enjoy Dev Patel's performance, which is kind of surprising because I have liked him in other movies. And you have Charlton Copley, who actually plays Chappie in the movie. I believe it's performance capture. It seems like it's going to be the year of Hugh Jackman playing the bad guy. You have the antagonist, Hugh Jackman, who is Vincent Moore, not related. We might have the same build. You have Sigourney Weaver, who is like the head honcho of the building that makes all of these RoboCop things. It's a smaller performance. She isn't used all that often. But what it comes down to is Dev Patel, he creates these robots that are the police now, basically, for the world. All the crime is patrolled by a mechanical police force. But Dev Patel creates this software that he basically can make a human brain, essentially, put it into a robot. Give it such a great artificial intelligence that it can learn at a more rapid pace than we can and become more intelligent and far superior to what we are. That's where Hugh Jackman kind of gets a little freaked out and really starts going off the deep end. He was already upset to begin with. This pushed him over the edge. There was a robot, number 22, who got destroyed, and something happens to him. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get into too much spoilers. He ends up going on the to-be-crushed pile. There's a joke about this particular robot. I don't want to get into it. Again, spoilers. But Dev Patel takes this robot and then gets hijacked by this group of people who annoyed the living out of me. I have never wanted to slap characters so hard in my life. One of the characters, Ninja, another character, Yolandi. Apparently there's some kind of South African rap group or something like that. It really showed because they had no acting chops whatsoever. Ninja annoyed me till I got angry. And Yolandi was fine except for her voice, and that made me want to choke myself out. Now, I don't want to say like this is like the worst movie ever. It's not. It's actually a pretty good movie. It led to some serious discussion on the way home. And I don't want to get into spoilers about it, but it will leave you at the end of the movie discussing this with other people. And that is kind of what's important about movies like this because of what artificial intelligence could become. The way that they go towards the end of the movie gets pretty creepy. It kind of freaks me out. And me and my buddy Jay, we had a pretty lengthy discussion about it on the ride home. But if I get back to the movie where Dev Patel, he gets hijacked by these band of thugs, that's where it goes a little bit of awry. But I can understand why they went this way. It was almost like seeing a young child manipulated by a gang and how easy that it could be. It's really sad and kind of disturbing. There is quite a bit of humor, but when you're laughing, you're also kind of in the back of your mind, you're thinking, yeah, that kind of, I mean, that's some hardcore issues. I mean, who the hell do I know? I mean, for all I know, Neil Blomkamp, it was like, no, I just want to make people laugh right here. But that's not how I took it. It really hit me. It really hit me right here. So, I mean, I don't want to get into this movie too much. Obviously, if you've seen the trailers, you understand that Chappie kind of goes against this bigger robot at some point in time. And yes, that does happen. The action in it is pretty good. There's only a couple of points where you're kind of like, oh, that's CG work. But for the most part, the action in it is very good. It does have a lot of feel to like RoboCop, and it does have kind of that personal touch, that Short Circuit, you know, with the comedy and the action. It has that feel, I swear. It has the feel of both of those movies slammed together. This is, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is my favorite Blomkamp movie. But don't be surprised by the rating that I give it, because the rating that I'm going to give Chappie is a 6.5. And I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 because of the discussion that it led to after the fact. I mean, it was a 2-hour movie. There was parts that were kind of dull. Some of the characters were really annoying. It led to some humor. It really took the film down a notch. But overall, I enjoyed the film, I enjoyed the message, and I really enjoyed the discussion that it led to after the fact. So have you seen Chappie yet? If you've seen it and if you enjoyed this review, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the YouTube channel because, you know, as soon as we get to 100 subscribers, lots of giveaways. We want to give you stuff, you know, digital downloads, movie tickets, all that kind of stuff. So help us get to 100 subscribers and then we will start firing off stuff for you. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this review. You can find me over at facebook.com/thecineBros. You can also hit me up on Twitter or Instagram at the CineBros. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this review and I will see you guys soon.